Alright everybody, welcome back to another replay review here. So this is a game that just really didn't start off well. So first things first, we have we get the Hulk Gamma team up, and the thing is, I really don't play Strange. I don't play him much. I play him a little bit, but not nearly as much as other tanks. And this game starts off so weird, where their Strange just... I really thought this guy's controller disconnected. I really did. He just starts walking right into our back line. Terrible play by him, honestly, and he dies, but he gets rezzed by a rocket here. And they just start continually walking us down. Magneto continues to walk right by us. And yeah, I do everything I can. And right here, I'm pretty sure I switched right away because I see this guy's Lord icon. I'm like, all right, I'm not going Strange just for a team up ability here. I'm playing what I know how to play, and if you want to rank up, as we should do, if you want to try the heroes, it doesn't hurt, but you gotta be ready to lose games. But I was not ready to lose a game here, and then we stagger really badly here, and they just get the whole first point. No, not really any resistance. And here, just trying to poke damage, make sure to stay alive. We lose our Luna, so not playing aggressive at all. Really letting them, if they want to take space, you really gotta let them have it a lot of time. And yeah, I kind of take this corner here, kind of just hoping that Luna's gonna get back in time, and hoping that I'm gonna get heals, hoping that we can kind of not give too much space, but I really should have just fallen back here. I think I ult here just to stay alive here. I just still almost get the Bucky, but not quite. And they're just walking us down here continuously, trying to keep the Bruce alive, and then trying to get back on point, trying to help Iron Man secure a kill there. And it was not the most lopsided game ever, but they did just walk us down at first point. They're walking us down here, and it was not looking good at this point. Yeah, one of our DPS already 2 and 4. It was not pretty. Let's see here. I think my team ends up. They do end up winning this fight here, without me. Womp womp. But so like I said, it was not the most lopsided game ever. We do put a little bit of hold on them. But so here, get back to point. Keep poking, keep holding that cart, keep trying to hold space. Luckily, we recapture point. It's just with healing, but that Moon Knight pushes Rice back off. Good ult by him, even though it did get 1 kill, but pushes up point. They don't recapture cart, but still. Yeah, Psylocke gets a kill with her ult, dies right away. So trade 1 for 1, lose an ult, not really worth it. Unfortunate. I'm sure it's not the way she would have wanted it, but that's the result there. And yeah, our Hulk really did not play as aggressive as I would have liked. Not that it's all on him. I mean, we only have... I don't play much Hulk, but I know he's pretty reliant on heals a lot of the time. I think he's probably the biggest character in the game. Easy to hit, biggest hitbox. And I see my team falling back. Kind of join them, hoping to hold cart a little bit longer, but you got to give it eventually. And honestly, I probably held it too long. Get res here, luckily. Keep trying to hold this door, but again, they're just walking us down. Trying to keep my rocket alive here. Luna ults, gets us to key point here for just a second. I would have liked to have bubbled my Luna there. This was really unfortunate. Magneto hits a great ult on her, but unfortunately, Bucky pulls me in last second. I just gotta bubble myself, and then I ult, just trying to get a trade for picks here, but they get point. And like I said, it was just not a good game. I'm 5 and 4, but spoiler alert, I'm pretty sure I finished the round 5 and 4. So just says everything you need to know about this game. The first round. I think Raccoon staggers here. I was not happy about that. But still, try and get this corner back. They did a really good job here of, especially the tanks, just leaving cart, taking this whole corner here. Because we're staggered. They have plenty of space to take. Their rock can get the point here. And still heal them plenty from his position. And Hulk's trying to play aggressive, but he's in on that Magneto, which is obviously not what he wants to be targeting here.
By the eye of Arkham.
This is a sensitivity issue. I gotta turn on my sens. I know you might be watching my gameplay, thinking the same thing, but I gotta bubble myself to stop this Doctor Strange from ulting me. Normally, I would want to use my shield instead, because it only takes a split second, and you can put your shield back up in 3 seconds, whereas the bubble takes 12. But I know I'm not gonna be able to turn around in time. So if I had a better sensitivity, I'm working my way up slowly, but definitely want to use your shield over a bubble to stop. Like Strange's who goes off in a second. Same thing with like a Scarlet Witch ult or something. A shield is always going to be better than using your bubble. But better off using my bubble than nothing at all. And then hopefully I can turn around, try and shield off my Luna here. Hulk tries to use his bubble to keep her up too, but they just end up getting this here. We still got picks. We're pushing back a little bit here. I'm not sure what the plan was with that bubble, with that TP, but unless what did he do? Okay. Points for trying, I guess, right? I respect the effort, you know. You gotta try new things, you gotta fail to learn new techs, I guess, right? And I think we actually hold this point for a decent bit here. I'm just poking, trying to build up ult. Stay in the cart. Not much I can do about that Magneto ult. I'm also not going to bubble myself for nothing, because he's not going to target me. He wants to target a squishy. Though he could have killed me at that health. Honestly, good timing on that Luna ult. Stops that Moon Knight ult. Gets me up to full health. And we hold this card a little bit longer. And the time here mattered. Time always matters. Especially in a game like this. Where, okay, so I don't finish 5-4. Still not, I don't finish great. But playing objective matters. Because this is a team that is, you look at the scoreboard, they're completely dominating us. They've walked us down all the way to this point pretty much, with very little resistance other than on the second point. And stalling the cart here is just gets them down to the time at the end. I'll spoil a little bit. They finish with about 42 seconds, so they do get it coming up here. That was a bad ult, by the way, but we'll get into that in a second. But we get them down to 42 seconds, and in a game like this has been this lopsided is a good outcome. If you can get them down in time, whether or not they are getting to the third point, because you can get to the third point too. You know, as lopsided as the game is, you give yourself a chance by playing objective. But back to this ult here. This was kind of a desperation ult here. Just trying to stay alive, stay on cart here, because I know we've had picks, and at this point, like I said, I'm just playing for time. So I'm hoping to even the score a little bit here. Don't quite get that Bucky. Use my bubble, use my shields, just trying to stay alive. I do stay alive. Actually, yeah, Rocket does a great job here. We stay alive a little bit longer, which is a great job. Because again, that's going to save us another 20 seconds here while I try and push through this. The last of the resistance here. But yeah, we can kind of fast forward this. They pull us in, they use ults, they have everything they need, and they just get through here. But so we get to offense. I want to show this up here. So I'm typing. So at this point, their supports have 1 total death. Whereas ours, I think our invisible one was on DPS here, but we have 1 total kill on their healers, which is not good. I don't know if you're new to this game, but you wanna that's not going to win games. Is one kill on the healers. So I'm in chat. I'm saying we need backline pressure. We need backline pressure. And our Hulk here, who's 2 and 5, is saying I'll try, and I end up saying I'll help because DPS isn't switching. And yeah, someone's got to do it. So might as well be me. That's the thing about this game too. You can only control yourself. As much as people want to yell and berate their DPS and healers to heal better and get more kills, that's not going to work. If you want something to change, you're going to have to make a swap. I mean, there's times where people want a third healer, and I'm doing the best on tank or DPS, whatever, and I just go third healer because nobody else is going to do it. But it's something we need. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but you can only control yourself. So I go Venom, looking to help the Hulk put pressure on the backline here. Luckily, this guy goes. Okay, I didn't think he stayed silent, but so making the swap here, trying to get that backline pressure, looking around, getting a good view, seeing where I want to dive in. I go in, and then I see this infinite ammo. So I'm not playing to stay long. Get some poke damage, and I just fall right back because that Winter Soldier will absolutely melt you. But after that, right back in. Boom. Ignore the Strange. He's not my problem. Then as soon as I'm pulled in by that Bucky, that's a dangerous spot to be in, especially since I have no shields. I use my dive, so I immediately look to swing back out, get back to my healers, and play the cart. And you can see me meleeing here. I don't know if I'm sure most high-level people know, but if you're low rank, melees go right through shields. So something to use on a low health Strange. I get a great pick on here. He's got to be out of dashes, right? Yeah, he just gets his dash back. No, I don't know what he was doing. I'm not sure what the Rock was thinking there, but we get a good pick on him. Land some good crits, and I get low health. Use my shield, swing right back out. That's all you gotta do. Get the pick on the healers. Get out. Rinse and repeat, and then right back in. Try and get their other Invisible Woman. They've got no healers at this point. I see this Moon Knight. He's low health. They've got Bucky and their tanks on point. Looks like they picked the Doctor Strange as well. So, especially with the Raccoon Hill, I'm trusting my team to take care of it here. This is an easily winnable fight. So I'm just gonna keep pursuing this Moon Knight. Don't have my dive, unfortunately, and I keep pursuing him until I see backup, and then immediately I'm right back out. That was probably honestly a little more aggressive than I should have been. Of course, I don't know about the Magneto behind me. If I knew about that, absolutely would have swung out. But we get out of there. Another weird portal by their Strange here. Right on a cart. Not bad. Trying to contest, but weird positioning overall, I think. And we actually get a lucky pick on this Invisible Woman here, I think. Skill, I mean. But the thing is, I'm staying on her. This Winter Soldier distracts me a little bit. Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure before I said anything. I wanted to make sure that was harder than result. But yeah. Retreat back into the healers. I've used my shields. I've got no dive. Got no grab. Not going to do much. And then here, I see this Invisible Woman low behind cover. Hulk's pursuing her. I go in, dive in, go for the grab, ult combo, and we get the pick on her. And then we just keep going, keep pursuing. Their main healer's down. Just gotta push them back, especially with Hulk ulting. I want to split them up here. Let him keep pursuing how he wants to pursue. I want to make him turn around, get on that Moon Knight, take that space completely, and we get there. So at this point, like I said, our Hulk was 2 and 5, so he's 5 and 1 this round. Everybody's going positive besides the healers, which is fine. So far in the first point, we've completely turned around, which is awesome. The backline pressure making a huge difference already. They've got 5 combined deaths for the healers now, as opposed to 1 for the entire first round. So already, instead of yelling and blaming my teammates, Although it happens, you're gonna you're gonna get mad, you're gonna get tilted, you're gonna blame teammates sometimes. But if you can, stay focused. Try and find the solution, and the solution really was we had no pressure on their healers that entire first round. That's why it was so easy for them to walk us down. So swapping to Venom, getting them to turn around. I do die here, I think, unfortunately, because that Bucky cancels my grab, and I can't get a wall climb on this awkward rubble here, and they do end up getting me. And I think that's gonna happen again pretty shortly, actually, if I'm not mistaken. But still, I'm playing aggressive. Want to keep the pressure up. But I believe, yeah, same thing kind of happens here. Although it looks like I still have my grab. I thought it was canceled again. So if I was paying more attention, I could have just gone out of there. But at this point, I was thinking about switching. I was like, is this not working so well against the Bucky? But stick with it, because again, we're doing exactly what we wanted to do. We're trying to make a change, which is to focus their healers. So if we can't get that done, it's just not going to work anyways. So I stick with the Venom here. Try and get out of that Doctor Strange ult, but I think they get a team wipe here pretty much. And I can't see what's going on in that Invisible Woman ult, obviously. So fall back, get high ground, get where they can't see me, but my rocket can, so he can heal me up. And I just go in here, just build some ult real quick. Yeah, build ult, swing out. And then I go and fight this Iron Fist here. Get the heal. He's a hard target to hit, especially on Venom. But we do almost get him here. He gets away. Yeah, okay. Almost got. But even then, I'm low health, but the thing is, they're split up. I've got my ult if I need it to generate health. And like I said, if we can't get this backline pressure, we know at this point they're gonna continue to just go straight at us, and we're gonna lose. So I stay cart. I try to combo with my grab and my ult, but we end up getting a good combo with the punch ult anyways, so it works out. And again, even without, yep, can't really get this rocket here. It's so I've said it before, or maybe I haven't, but depending on what order I release these videos in, but destroy buildables. It's such an easy way to generate value, and then all I'm doing is looking like an idiot trying to kill this raccoon. So I just stop and I just destroy his revive, and we get point here pretty easy. Although raccoon tries to get on here again, strangely, I think we end up getting a pick here. But that's a good thing too, is we kind of capitalize on mistakes here. Yeah, I think we end up getting a good stagger here on him. Yeah. Maybe not. Never mind. But again, just keep that pursuit going. Get the pressure on their back line. Although I think, yeah, the rubble on this map makes a lot of these climbs, a lot of these moves a little weird. But staying on that raccoon. They go Moon Knight, I think, almost strictly because me, not little humble brag, but just trying to counter that dive. So unfortunately, I do have to start slowing down a little bit, try and break those onks while I'm diving in. So I do just that here. So I dive in, use my grab, then I target the onk first. I quickly realize he throws another onk down. They're healing themselves up. I'm not going to get the pick. Damage raccoon thing is his revive, which he notices. He takes it back, but still, that's 15 seconds that they don't have it up. Even if he cancels it early, still good value. And then I don't think I quite realized it here, which maybe I should have, but I don't die. I get out, thankfully. But team's cooked here. Luckily, I have my shields. I don't know how that even kept me alive, if I'm honest. I did not have any health left in my health bar, but we do get back, which is good. Just like I said in previous videos, again, depending on when these release, but this rocket goes from about 80 to just about full with our help. So falling back, low health. Getting my healer some ult charge is always going to be better. Here's a situation where swinging in to engage isn't too bad, because otherwise there's not going to be a great way to get in past this choke. So I swing in looking to get up to this high ground, and then wait for another second or two for my swing to recharge so that I can dive in, use my shields, and by the time I dive in, my cooldown is hopefully more closer to 6-5-4 seconds left, and they're not going to kill me in 4 or 5 seconds with my shields. But again, I can't quite get to this ledge here, so I say screw it, just go up, dive like that. But same idea works. I get my shields, but my swing's back as well. And kind of keeps it going. Fall back to heals. Good ult by the Luna, canceling that Winter Soldier. And keep pressuring that back line. Again, they're at 9 deaths now. That's 8 more than they had the entire first round. Unfortunately, team doesn't quite get there. I try to fall back unsuccessfully, which is going to happen. But believe oh, they ended with 38 seconds. I swear it said 42. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. But so same idea. Get up there, swing in, stall for a second or two while it recharges a little bit, dive right back in, and I go for the ult grab combo. Don't quite get anybody, but okay, yeah. I was gonna say bail out the invisible one ult, but our Punisher ults as well, unfortunately. Can I get to 2-for-1? I think we still get picks from his ult here, because this is where we kind of push through, and they never really stop us from this point. Even with this Doctor Strange ult. Yeah, great ult by the Thor here, who swapped from Hulk and is totally turned around. Like I said, he was 2-5, and just there, he got like 3-4 picks for us. Yeah. So 13-5 this round, huge improvement. DPS, both of them positive. Big improvement from last round. And yeah, we just walking down here. So they actually do end up with more time, but not by much. And so just by stalling in that first round, even in an ugly game, and then kind of switching up the game plan, making swaps, seeing what went wrong mid-game, and instead of blaming teammates, try and make the change, and we do, and we put ourselves in a position to win. And at this point, team's hyped up. I think I am, at least. I'm like hell yeah, we're still in it. This is winnable. And team's loving it. We're saying keep it going. Same comp. Keep the pressure going. And that's just what we do. Get into that back line. I think we get a pretty early pick here. Okay, no, yeah. So again, I see that raccoon jump away. At this point, I'm not going to get any picks without my grab. They're not low health. So I just go for the buildable. And perfect timing too, because our magic gets a pick on the Moon Knight, and I'm able to stop the res just in time. And again, effectively destroying these buildables generates tons of value, tons of free value for your team. It was effectively a kill there. It's not going to show up on the scoreboard, but it's the same. Keep them. Keep it in a 65, 64 actually, it looks like, and keep that pursuit going. Trying to stay with my magic here. Get the Invisible Woman. Get the Winter Soldier here. And at this point, they're so staggered. So we're not going to stop. Hold this point here. We've got this space. Nothing to worry about. I was intending to dive there, but I miss it. If you can, don't get too creative with it when you're playing points like this. If you can't see where you're going to aim, know that they're there. Just go for it. Just dive in. Otherwise, you waste time, because at this point, I would basically have my dive back again. So we're essentially missing out on a dive, missing out on an ult charge that we could have had. But get some good hits on that Winter Soldier there. They're staying staggered. And this Moon Knight decides to engage here. I'm not sure why. I think that was a misplay by him. And I stay on him with the magic here. At least I try to. She gets him. Beautiful done. And then yeah, this Doctor Strange tries to gather here, which yeah, just not a great play. At this point, they're clearly tilting. They're clearly kind of panicking here, and we pretty much stagger them all the way down. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit because this is we push them, I think, kind of halfway to third point. We get the second point here. We push a good bit into third point. So this is, and honestly, I want to say this. This happens a lot in overtime, where people get so obsessed with trying to contest point that you just forget the basics, which is to stay together. You're so much better if they had just grouped up. If they had just said, "You can have this space," you know, let us have the space. Group up here. They might have been able to stop us here. You know, maybe win the fight. Maybe they don't. But you would have given yourself a chance here. Instead, you stagger all the way down to this point, and we just keep it going. They end up kind of grouping up here. We get picks. They're still not fully grouped up, and it's just a stagger all the way down. It helps that I'm able to aim a little bit here. Not always the case. We get done there, and again, our Magic gets a pick there. Luna gets a pick there. At this point, it's a really hard game for them to win. All because I don't know if they were tilted. I don't know what's going on, but they didn't group up. They were staggering all the way down. I cannot stress teaming up enough. If there's one thing you learn from this video, group up. Group up. They lost this game solely because they did not group up. Now, I shouldn't say that because they do. Spoiler. I think we end up losing a round here, unfortunately, but still good. They only end up getting about halfway through the first point, anyways. So just winning that fight early on that first point, getting the second point, they probably still lose here. I try and stall as much as I can here, by the way. I'm just trying to get my team to get a chance because, yes, it's a hard game to win for them from here, but it's not an impossible game to win. So I'm still trying to stall. If we can group up and get back on point, no reason not to. But if they had stopped a second point, you're putting us in a chance. You're putting a team in a better chance to win. Always. It wouldn't have made the difference here. Although psychologically, you never know. I mean, knowing a game's within reach, because at this point they're thinking they know this is a tall task. Walking that far on overtime is it's not likely to happen.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3,
but
2, 1.
So maybe if it was a closer game, they'd be a little more locked in. I don't know, tough to say. But either way, space wise, time wise, you gotta group up and give yourself a better chance to win. A little less than target priority here. So, like I said, our game plan was to put pressure on their back line. So, dive, essentially, which we've done a great job of through those last 2 rounds compared to the first round. So, smartly, they go Namor, trying to counter the Magic, trying to counter me. So, not only is he already a prime target because he's counter to our build, I see him trying to go this way all by himself, away from his healers, away from his team. That's an easy pick. Or at worst case, we force out his bubble. And then I'm looking to keep pursuing him here. Don't quite get there because his healers do save him. But putting that pressure there. One, looks like our Magic, not something I saw before, but our Magic starts pursuing their Luna. And both of these things pursuing their backline here, even if we don't get the picks, which I don't think we do here, it takes their healers off of their tanks and allows our team to try and face them head on. Like I said, it doesn't quite work out here, but that's the idea. And smart thing here, don't have my grab, use my dive to retreat back in my healers because I see, like I said, we put that pressure on, but it didn't work out. They got a pick on Raccoon. Yeah, so we're down a healer and we're already falling back a little bit. We're a little split up. Just fall back, group up. We have so much space to give here with that push. And so we fall back. Again, try and pursue this Namor. focuses squids. Worst case scenario, he's not going to have any for the magic. But she right on it with me, which is awesome. It's perfect. And she puts up a 50 piece here, by the way. And at this point, they're staggered. We got to pick on that Namor. Looks like the Mantis went down too. So at this point, I'm looking to play a little aggressive here. Normally I wouldn't target a tank like this, but they've got the one Luna trying to keep their tank alive on point. If we can take this guy out with 15 seconds left, it's essentially W, which we don't quite get him, but we get him to fall back away from objective, which he's got to play objective. And I'm assuming, yeah, she used her RB to keep him up there. So now they don't have some of their best healing option to get onto point again. And honestly, I don't think they actually really contest it from here. But either way, I'm still pursuing the backline, still keeping that pressure on. Make it harder for their tanks to get on point because, again, even if I don't get the pick on the Luna there, or we, I should say, with Magic, because she did great. Really turned it around, as did everybody. She can't heal the tank. Not that she has her RB anyways. And yeah, they don't even contest there. And what looked like a pretty tough game to win ends up being something that, you know, we turned around, we changed the game plan up, and works out for us. So, if there's one thing, two things, I'll say, if there's two things to take from this game, group up, and don't get tilted. Don't start blaming teammates. Just look at what you guys did wrong. Pay attention. Like the situation here, the healers had one death the entire first round. That's not going to win games. I know that's not going to win games. We needed backline pressure. I can't make other people swap. I don't even know what they play. So I go Venom, and we end up getting the victory here. Yeah, so GG's. Thanks for watching. Hope you learn a thing or two. And I'll see you next time.